Da-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na, na, na-na-na-na. Okay, alright. Just checking the sound quality on my podcast. Um, yeah, I know that was the worst Jurassic Park theme song you've ever heard, but just needed to check the mic. Um, Happy Sunday, everyone, and this will probably be my second Sunday when this comes out, but I'm recording it on the first Sunday. So we're gonna talk about. Oh, that's that's the worst way to start the podcast. We're gonna talk about. That sounds so boring. So you probably are relaxing on your Sunday. Either you're off work or you're probably about to take a small shift at your job and come back home early, do some housework or yard work, whatever. Take out the trash, But enough of that. So the topic today is workflow, and it's going to be the topic actually for the entire podcast. And I just wanted to provide some knowledge, or I guess experience with what workflow is and how it can improve your life, how you can have more time for stuff in general. And I'm a big uh, fan of time saving because I have a lot of projects I want to work on. So the best method, I think, to be more proficient in your workflow. And I know when I said I think, it doesn't make me exactly sound too confident, but trust me, I'm very confident in this system, which is a workflow that works for you. And I don't have a name for it yet because it's just called workflow from as far as I can tell. But I guess efficiency of your work, and I don't mean like being lazy. Just getting things done fast so you can laze about all day. I mean, that could happen. You could just decide, okay, I'm gonna relax the rest of the day because I finished my work. But no, a workflow is so that you can finish in a manner that is quality, but also fast and efficient. So you want to cut out any notion that you have to that you're gonna cut corners, or obscure the quality. Get that out of your head because you're gonna want the the whole goal is to keep the quality of the product or the system you're working on, like software or something. So, the number one thing about workflow is you need to know exactly what tools are going to help you work faster. Now, you have your normal set of tools around you. Just say like you're doing construction and you got your utility belt, you got your hammer and, nails and and screwdrivers and whatnot, all in your pouches around your waist because it's easy access, right? So, when you go into the workflow state, or the this mind concept of being efficient but also doing your work and getting it done in a very fast manner, it's not the speed isn't really the focus, it's the quality. But the workflow is how fast can you transition to that tool, how many tools do you have, and can you get rid of some tools so you can finish your job. Like, do you really need 60 types of screwdriver heads? Maybe you just need four because you're going to be dealing with four different types of screws. So I think the best tool for workflow is assessment. You really want to know what you're doing first, and then gather tools for that job. This is a this is preparation, but it'll help with workflow so that you don't have to stop in between too much and look for a new screwdriver, or go to the shop and buy some stuff you didn't know you needed. So basically, assess everything. Um, Look at the things around you. What do you need? What do you want to accomplish? what's your goal? And then depending on that goal, like I said, bring the tools for that job, and that is basically what workflow is. On the Before you start on the preparedness level, when you're dealing with this is this is a live podcast, by the way. I don't know if you could tell with me struggling to find the words, but I don't have a script, so but I'm just telling people or telling whoever's listening what workflow, what you're gonna need for workflow, how it works, and how to do it. Okay, so from personal experience, my artwork, I had to learn something called shortcuts. It's in pretty much every drawing software out there, like Photoshop, Manga Studio, uh, Metabang Paint. There's even Windows Paint has some shortcuts that you can learn. And basically, what these shortcuts do is they let you access the tools faster. And like I mentioned before, that's what you're going to want. You're going to want access to the tools you need faster. So, what does this have to do with workflow, right? So, if you ever seen or noticed someone gets their work done faster than you, or you've seen someone talk about workflow or heard someone talk about workflow, what they're talking about is having the tools necessary to finish the job fast, efficiently, but maintain the quality. So, like, if you know you're gonna need to DM 3,000 people, you copy and paste basically a prompt uh, and or a memo. You copy and paste that. You add it to each DM, and if you're not lazy, you can switch out some of the words, put their name inside the memo, and say, oh, thanks Gracie for following me on, Twitter, Instagram, whatever platform you're using, and just spice up the memo from there and tailor it to each individual. And usually you'd hire someone on for this, ideally, but if you don't have the staff, you just do it yourself. But the workflow part of that is you're basically dedicating a day or however long it's going to take you to get through those 3,000 DMs. You say, thank you for following. I appreciate your um what is that called? Something along the lines of like, I appreciate you being here, I appreciate your presence. Thanks for following, stuff like that. But that's just, that's communication with your subscribers, followers, whatever. But the workflow part of that is the copy and paste, and also access to words, which I mean everybody has access to words, so that's not that hard. But I'm just trying to explain a concept. So, what can you do if you run out of words, to describe someone, and you're just maybe you're kind of being you're kind of feeling spicy a bit, and you just want to make everyone feel the best, on that day, bring some joy. What do? Instead of just copy paste and move on. And now you can go one of two ways. You can just say, ah, forget it. I'm just gonna copy paste, put their name in, and then I'm done. Or you could open up a web page full of words that describe, maybe to describe someone that you are appreciative of. Or you can type in the word appreciation synonyms, or basically words that are like appreciation, and keep alternating between those words, right? Now you have a tool. You have two tools. You have copy paste, and then you have a web page with words. And this basically creates your tools for your workflow. But yeah, it's not a hard concept, but some people might just need a refresher, or they might be wavering in their work and they're just getting tired and it's taking forever. Just remember you have tools that can help you, and that's what workflow is for. But yeah, I was stumbling over my words a little bit and trying to get to the point as soon as possible. It was a little hard with the live podcast, and trying to not step over myself. But I think I got the point across, and we can move on to the next subject or next topic, if that's clear. If not, let me know in the comments, or email me, whatever you want to do. Just ask for my email in the comments, and then I'll go to your page and I'll try and give you an answer, or I'll send you to my Twitter. But yeah, that's about it. To go over the points again, workflow is to help you get through something a little more efficiently, faster, maintain quality, and basically allows you the power over time um, to get things done uh, in a faster manner. I know I just said that, but I don't know. I was just trying to drive the point home, and I think I did that quite a few times throughout the podcast actually. But yeah, I do tend to repeat myself. So if you heard me like 30 times, that's just how I talk on podcasts. So if you don't like that, let me know, and I will do my best not to do that. But yeah, workflow also comes with practice. You're gonna want to practice workflow and what is the right workflow for you, because your version of time management is not mine. Like I could take maybe hours to do something, and I'll bring tools that I switch between for hours. You might need tools that you need to switch through within 30 seconds, to get your script done or something before work, or to get I don't know, your taxes written out for the company, or the company taxes, whatever you're doing. You might need different tools for the job, which will require a different type of workflow, especially if you don't like what you're doing and you're getting paid to do it, but you're not into it. Your workflow is going to be dependent on the type of tools you're using to get the job done. So just keep that in mind. That is it. I'll see you guys on the next podcast.